In this video, we're going to talk about organizations and the concept of organizational effectiveness. First, what is an organization and how does it create value? An organization is more than just a bunch of people working together at a job, but it's a system that's designed to achieve specific goals. At its core, an organization is a tool that people use to coordinate actions and resources to produce something of value, which is the company's products and services. This value creation occurs in 3 stages: input, conversion, and output. During the input stage, an organization goes out and gathers all the resources they need, the raw materials, the human skills, and information. In the conversion stage, these inputs are transformed using technology, machinery, processes, and human experience in order to create products or services. And then finally, that 3rd step, the output stage, those finished goods or services are released out into the environment where they satisfy customer needs, which generates revenue and fuels that cycle all over again. For example, consider McDonald's. The company inputs resources like ground beef, buns, and potatoes. Those are those raw materials, right? In the conversion process, it utilizes machinery, computerized systems, and trained people to turn those inputs into fast food and to do it efficiently. The output is the food that satisfies customers' hunger, and the revenue earned from those sales is used to then continue the cycle. Why do organizations exist? Organizations exist primarily to increase efficiency and productivity through specialization and the division of labor. This specialization allows individuals to focus on narrow areas of expertise, enhancing their skills and contributing more value to the organization. Additionally, organizations exist to manage complex environments, economize on transaction costs, and exert control and power over resources and individuals. Let me give you an example. Large organizations like Toyota or GM, they can achieve economies of scale and economies of scope by using large-scale technology and sharing resources across their different products. This not only reduces costs significantly, but it also increases efficiency. Moreover, organizations help manage the external environment by developing specialized departments to anticipate and influence economic, social, and political pressures. Next, let's talk about organizational theory, design, and change. Organizational theory studies how organizations function and how they're influenced by their environments. Basically, it examines those principles behind the design, the operation, and change of organizations to improve effectiveness. The core elements of organizational theory include organizational structure, organizational culture, and organizational design and change. Organizational structure is that formal system of task and authority relationships that control how people coordinate actions to achieve organizational goals. A well-designed structure is like a well-organized closet. It's easy to find what you need, it's easy to develop process, it's easy to operate, right? With a well-designed organization, they can facilitate efficient responses to internal and external challenges. Organizational culture, on the other hand, and that's that set of shared values and norms that guide the interactions, both within the organization and with external entities. Together, structure and culture form that backbone of the organization. That's that foundation of the organization. And that is managed through organizational design. Organizational design is crucial because it allows managers to balance external pressures like competition with internal needs like employee motivation. Successful design and subsequent changes to that design ensure that an organization can adapt and thrive in an environment that is always changing. How do managers measure organizational effectiveness? Well, it depends on the organization. Measuring organizational effectiveness, it's a multifaceted process. And managers typically do use 3 primary approaches: the external resource approach, the internal systems approach, and the technical approach. These all sound very academic and wordy, but really they're pretty simple. So let me explain what these are. With the external resource approach, this focuses on the organization's ability to control its external environment and secure resources like money, raw materials, and skilled labor. Success in this area indicates strong external relationships and influence. Next is the internal systems approach. This measures the organization's efficiency and internal processes, things like innovation, employee satisfaction, operational efficiency. It emphasizes the importance of a well-functioning internal environment that fosters continuous improvement. And then finally, a technical approach. This examines how efficiently an organization converts those inputs into outputs, that conversion process. This approach is particularly important in manufacturing and service industries, like at Ford or Toyota. because in those industries, efficiency has a huge impact on profitability. By using these approaches, managers can assess how well their organizations are performing in terms of resource acquisition, internal efficiency, and output quality. Let's talk about the importance of organizational design and change. Let's face it, the world is not just changing constantly, it's changing rapidly. And we operate in a global environment. So having an effective organizational design is really more important now than ever. The right design allows organizations to respond quickly to external contingencies. It allows them to gain a competitive advantage and to manage diversity effectively. Poor organizational design, on the other hand, can lead to inefficiencies, reduce morale, and ultimately failure. It's up to managers to continuously assess and adjust their organization's structure and cultures. So managers have a big influence on the culture and the structure to ensure that these things remain aligned with that external environment and internal goals. By doing these things, enhance organizational effectiveness and ensuring survival and long-term success.